The Gina and Maddie Podcast.
Well, I drove up to Tamworth yesterday with my gorgeous husband, Rod. We arrived in town, quickly got the hair and makeup done, threw on some pink clothes, which I shopped at a fair for, found them in my own wardrobe. Hot pink, went and did a lovely charity event. I was the host and got to sing a few songs. Saw some beautiful old friends, met some new friends, and we had a really nice time. A bit late, but I've got all the Goss while I was here. I thought you might like to know some Goss from
I like the Goss.
Vegas.
Yeah, what's going on at Tam Vegas?
Well, last night, Felicity Kircher won Star Maker. Now, she's a brand new country singer you won't have heard of. We all had our money on local boy Bryce Sainty. I have to say, we adore Bryce, who was also ready. He was up there and sadly didn't win. Wasn't to be. He's still going to be a big star, but congratulations, Felicity Kircher. Now, Star Maker was previously won by Lee Kernigan, Becky Cole, James Blundell, a bunch of big Aussie country music stars. Keith Urban won Star Maker. Now, he presented me my award. He won the year before I won the very same Talent Quest back in 1991. Back then, I got a kiss on the cheek from Keith Urban and a certificate that said Gina Hillenberg, which was my maiden name, Star Maker 1991. These days, last night, Felicity won $100,000 worth of prizes, a Toyota, and free petrol for a year.
Although some would say a kiss on the cheek from Keith Urban is also worth $100,000 in cash and prizes.
Priceless. Casey Chambers, of course, is in town. She'll be doing her annual show at the Town Hall on the 23rd. In 2018, Casey was honoured by being the youngest female ever to be inducted into the ARIA Hall of Fame and the youngest inductee to the Australasian Country Music Roll of Renown. And you don't want to miss her show if you're in town. Goss, this song we can hear right now, she has a brand new song out with her ex-husband, Shane Nicholson, called The Divorce Song.
Well, it's clearly not that bitter. It's like when Pink did So What and she got her ex, who now she's back together with, to do the film clip with her.
Yeah. I love people who are good at divorce. Well done, Casey. Now, the Wiggles are currently driving their big red ute up to Tamworth. They'll be on the road right now, probably listening to you and I, Adam.
Of course.
Hello, Wiggles. They're going to be showcasing their brand new country album tomorrow. It's full of duets with some of the biggest country artists on the planet, like Dolly Parton, Lainey Wilson, Morgan Evans, Kaylee Bell, our very own Troy Cassadaly, the Wolf Brothers, Travis Collins and Slim Dusty, and many others. What we're all wondering is at their two shows, not one show, two shows tomorrow right here in Tamworth, which big stars are going to jump up for the Wiggles' first ever country album. Now, I know you're wondering about this, Adam.
Yep.
Mullet Goss. I've got all the mullet Goss.
And you know I love a mullet. I've had a mullet twice now, and the free-flowing hair and the back.
freedom.
The wind blowing it. It was amazing.
The wind blowing it.
Yeah.
Country Town Music Magazine had a mullet competition of all the celebrities in country music. Now, the Wolf Brothers' Tom Wolfe lost in a big way to newcomer Lane Pittman. You might have seen him on The Voice on Team Keith. He's a potentially a hot favourite for a golden guitar on Saturday night coming to be Best New Talent. But he got to open for Luke Combs. So we were just playing Luke Combs then. He's on a highway to big things. Tom Wolfe, who I'm great mates with, is pretty upset about because he thinks he had the original mullet. It's in country music. But I want to call Tom, and I just might, and say, hey, Tom, look back to the early 90s to my husband Rod playing guitar on stage at the Golden Guitars with Keith Urban. Keith has a long, blonde mullet, bleach blonde, and Rod has a long curly one. Clear winners. You can catch Tom and his mullet tomorrow night. This is the Wolf Brothers we're listening to right now. There they are. You can catch them tomorrow at Westleagues. They are incredible. Oh, they are jumping up. You know how Rob Mills was on the Central Coast last weekend?
Yeah.
Well, you might as well jump up with Millsy because it's a Bon Jovi tribute show the boys are doing tomorrow here. Millsy is in town for the Country Music Festival as well. They'll be jumping up with him. But keep on playing more Wolf Brothers for me. More Wolf Brothers news.
Okay, yep.
They have a highly anticipated sold-out show at the Long Yard. Let me tell you why it's so highly anticipated this year, Adam.
Go for it.
Last year, the entire band took their shirts off. It gets hot here. In their defence, apparently the biggest crowd you've ever seen at the Long Yard here in Tamworth. The entire band took their shirts off. Now, Adam,
Yeah.
they don't really have an Adam body. They probably don't have a body that should have shirts off. Well, let's say they didn't have that body last year. This year, Nick Wolf, who's the singer, who we can hear singing right now, he's the lead singer in the Wolf Brothers. He celebrated his 40th birthday this Saturday just gone. He decided to shred. He's lost 15 kilos. He has a six-pack. And I think, ladies, we can guarantee that this Friday night at Tamworth at the Long Yard at the Wolf Brothers show, you're gonna be seeing some shirts off and some skin from the Wolf Brothers, and particularly throw your eyes towards Nick Wolf, who's looking hot. That is my country music Goss live from Tamworth. I'm Gina Jeffries, and I'll be back here next Saturday for the Golden Guitars. Tune in and I'll fill you in on everything you need to know about the Australian country music industry.
The Gina and Maddie Podcast.
For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcast.com.au.